Alpha! Hi, I'm Dale.
And I'm Michael.
And welcome to
Spottedmotors.
And welcome to our Alfa Romeo GTV V6! It's the first time that we're going to have a proper look at this car. We had a quick glance around it, didn't we?
Yeah, in our previous video, we literally bought it and within 12 hours we had it running, we had a quick drive it, but we never had it on the ramp, did we?
No.
So I got it on the ramp earlier, Dale's just turned up.
Alpha!
What can I say, Dale?
Yeah, I think 5 years sitting outside on gravel hasn't done it any favours underneath.
It certainly hasn't. No.
It's a massive shame, we're both really disappointed. We almost had a plan in our head what we wanted to do and what we wanted to spend. Obviously, we have got a budget, we haven't got, you know...
endless amounts.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The weld, it needs a bit of welding left. It needs a little bit of welding. Yeah. It's not the end of the world. It's not that scary.
I've seen
for
worse.
A welder and a fabricator, it's no great shakes at all.
Yeah.
But
and put it one way,
enough going on.
Yeah.
To not need this as well.
Yeah.
That sounds.
I've got a race car sat in my garage that hasn't moved for months. Michael's got a race car there that is going to need
a few little tweaks over the winter, yeah.
Yeah,
not
exactly
major,
that.
but yeah, a few little tweaks.
Stupidly, we've just bought another project, and we've got one around the corner as well.
Yeah, so we have got enough going on.
Yeah.
We're not disappointed with this car.
No.
We've owned an Alfa, we've drove an Alfa.
A proper one as well, it's a V6. I know I keep saying that, but
it's a proper one.
It's a proper thing.
Yeah. And we're still going to do a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going to tidy it up, we're going to make it a bit more presentable.
Get these wheels off.
We've been kindly donated a proper set of Alfa wheels for this car.
Yeah.
Dale's a bit worried that they might not fit for the calipers, but...
The Alfa Romeo forum was an absolutely fantastic forum on Facebook, and every single person on there was more than helpful, and we kindly got donated these wheels. But a lot of people said that 16s, depending on the rim shape on the back side of it,
profile of the rim there,
exactly that, sometimes don't clear the V6 calipers,
right?
Depending on year and spec and all that type of stuff.
We'll find out very soon.
Yes.
We hope they do fit, because
heads in hands.
Still not like these wheels at all of the car.
No.
But we'll try them on.
Yeah.
We're going to get rid of all the mould.
Yes.
Give it a good hoover out. Give it a quick polish off. And we'll take it from there, I think.
Yeah, we're going to try and move it to an owner who can do the work, is more than happy to put a bit of time, put a bit of effort into it, and keep this V6 on the road.
So what we'll do, we'll be honest, we are honest.
Yeah.
We'll list it as spares and repairs.
Yeah.
We'll take all photos of work that's needed and we'll pass them on to the potential buyer. We're not in it to rip anyone off. We're not going to get a dodgy MOT or anything like that.
No.
We're just going to be honest and let the car sell itself, which it will sell itself.
Yeah, I think it will as well. So yeah. First job, mate.
Let's get
them friggin' wheels off.
Which one is it? Obviously the front you're concerned with.
Yeah, front. Let's go front. Yeah. Before we head in hands completely over tonight. So just before we do whip that off, Michael, we're talking about the caliper there. Now we've looked.
That is tight. Even on these 18-inch sort of dished wheel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an odd size.
And even there, I mean.
Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know. Will Alfa Romeos fit an Alfa Romeo?
What must have had on originally? 17s?
I don't know.
Oh, will it?
Yeah. I suppose back in the 90s, like 17s were massive. Oh, please fit. Just a tiny bit of joy.
Are they all the same size? They're all the same.
Yes, exactly the same. So that is the possible offending article.
And you can see it's been stood.
Yeah, it's we were going to do discs and pads all around.
We were
going to give it some real love and care, but
Alfa
we still might, yeah, mate.
Still might.
We've only just found out.
This wheel depends on it.
Yeah, if the wheel doesn't fit. Please, it's not going to, is it?
I don't know, Dale. Hang on, that's a spacer as well, isn't it?
That's a spacer, isn't it? So, the people who bought them horrible wheels must have found out the hard way
That ain't going to come off there as easy. Or is that just... Is that a spacer as well?
That definitely is a spacer, which I don't like spacers.
They won't look right with these wheels.
I don't think.
That spacer's there to clean the caliper, isn't it?
Yeah, for them horrible wheels.
Which will make our wheels fit, but will they stick out too far?
Maybe. Because they've already quite a deep spacer on that original wheel.
And ours will they fit without that spacer on?
We're going to knock the spacer off. I'm going to give Michael a hand. I'm going to put the camera down, and we'll be back in touch very shortly. So Alfa Romeos have been Alfa Romeos, aren't they, Michael?
Spacer off.
Yeah.
Are we still going to have the clearance in the front of the caliper now? Right, well, let's get out. First,
I got it. I'm going to put my side in, Michael.
the fit.
I'm keeping it on. And then Michael mentioned that these bolts are uber long.
Yeah,
they're for spacers. So we'll let it go gun all the way in.
Can't see the cobwebs.
So, Alpha being Alpha. We're having fun tonight, aren't we?
Fun. So, the new wheels, because they had spacers, have longer wheel bolts. Obviously, we've took the spacer off because these wheels do fit without the spacer. They don't catch the caliper, but because the studs are too long, they wind into the back of the home.
So we're going to go with the spacers.
So we're going to go with the spacer.
Alpha Romeo boot. Shut and slamming.
So, wheel back off.
Wheel back off.
Spacer on.
These wheels are not as wide as the 18s as well, so hopefully it might all equal out. What we'll do, we'll get it all on, and then we'll pick the camera up, and then you can see before and after, and get rid of them, and have them with the spacers. Well, Michael.
So the wheels potentially fit. They fit with or without the spacers. They fit.
They fit.
Without the spacers, you can't wind these long bolts in because it goes through its the hub and the wheel won't turn. With the spacers on the new wheels, the thickness of the alloy
it's almost got its own spacer on.
So when you put the stud in through the alloy, through the spacer, you get one turn of thread, which isn't enough
to hold the wheel,
on. So, yes, the new wheels fit if they had the right length bolts, which isn't a problem.
No.
So what we're going to do, because the car has been very much what it is, an Alfa Romeo.
It's been very Alfa Romeo like.
We're going to put these old wheels, the ones that we don't like wheels, back on.
We'll point them out. Them things. They're going back on.
They're going back on. They're going with the car in the boot. Comes with a set of 16-inch telly-dial wheels.
That fit.
That fit with the right size bolts.
Alfa Romeo. The rumours are true. So after a wash and a bit of a steam clean, it's come up an absolute treat, which just adds to the almost disappointment, Michael, that it needs that little bit more work than what we first thought.
It's still still a good car, and it is worth putting the work into, I think, to the right person.
Yeah.
But like I say, us at the minute, we've got that much going on.
I think if my garage wasn't full at home, I'd be saying, let's just roll it in there.
There's really no rush to get rid of it at the end of the day, are we?
No, and I think we're still undecided. I mean, we haven't even edited this video or put this video out there yet, and by no means we've fully decided what we are doing with it. But I think right this second, if someone did offer, you know, somewhere near what we've paid for it, I think we'd let it go.
Absolutely.
As long as they weren't going to break it.
Yeah, it's still good to break. It is.
We don't want it to break.
It is still good. I mean, I don't think we showed you the welding on it, did we? We've got 2 carried away with wheels, but
it
literally needs 2 sills.
Yeah.
It needs 2 sills. 2 outer sills it needs. You can't see it here because it's got a plastic cover over it.
Aye.
When you get it up in the air, it wants a couple of sills and just a bit of like the brakes want cleaning up, probably renewing if we're honest.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, the engine's sweet as you know.
Engine's gorgeous, isn't it? Michael's just on with the side now, it looks worse than what it is. Michael's just getting rid of the Go Faster stripe from the 90s.
Stripe, and there was a horrible little thing on the
like Halford sort of chrome thing. So we're just getting rid of what we didn't like and what we intended to anyway, and just so
any
potential buyers has got a sort of
clean the 5 years of mold off it.
Yeah.
It gives you a bit, once it's clean and that, it gives you an idea what this car could be on the road and what we envisioned it as.
It even doesn't look better than Wales.
Now we're clean. I know, now we're clean. Yeah.
Anyway, let's finish off.
Let's finish off.
It's a bit dark out there, isn't it? So let's finish off and then we'll wrap up for the night. Michael, what's Alfa Romeo ownership like?
I reckon it's like every Alfa Romeo owner. You hate the thing, and then you look at it, and then you're like, oh, it all makes sense.
It's a beautiful car. You can't take that away from it. And it's not that scary. We're our own worst enemies.
Yeah.
We make things sound 10 times worse than what they are.
Yeah, it's a couple of sills, isn't it?
It's a couple of sills. A couple of sills and a bit of a service like you would expect to do on any car. It's been stuck for 5 years.
Yeah.
We'll try and look at some of the spares or repairs.
To an owner that's going to actually put it back on the road.
Put it back on the road.
We don't want it to break.
No, you could break this car. We could break this car and be happy. And
So there's a compressor that you heard, and it always goes off, doesn't it? And now we don't know where we were.
Yeah, well, I think we were. Even if we broke the car,
yes,
we'd probably do all right. So we're not going to complain. We're not complaining. Someone's got a real nice car here, nice car. We're not going to ask mega money for it.
No.
Spares or repairs. We're going to be honest. We're going to give the potential buyer all the photos of the underneath, even if they wanted to see it on the ramp. That's, we don't try and hide anything. We're not.
No, because we don't like it when it happens to us, and it has happened to us in the past. So what we want to do is be upfront, open, honest.
You're better off, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Upfront, honest.
Yeah.
What's the point of telling a load of lies and someone comes and
they're going to find out anyway.
Exactly.
So we may as well tell them in advance. But who knows? Like I said, we haven't put the video out yet. Once we get it out in the light and we do put it on, see what feedback we get, we might end up keeping it, we might end up doing the work ourselves.
Right, because it's not that bad, we've got all winter.
Yeah.
And we're not in a mad rush to get rid of it, so...
No, so...
We've got our next project lined up.
Yes, already.
We'll be picking up tomorrow.
Yes, we're going to be picking that up tomorrow.
We've already got parts in the background there.
We bought parts for a car that we haven't collected yet.
We're just loving it, aren't we, mate?
Yeah, absolutely just thriving on this whole thing. And and if you do like what you see and you're curious on our next project, or you want to get involved in the race cars, or you just like us finding these garden finds, bringing them sort of back to life and moving them on, get involved, get subscribed, get this channel grown, because we're absolutely loving the ride. And thank you for everyone who has got involved. But Michael, as always, that just leaves us to say,
Thanks very much for watching.
we've been
Spotted Motors.